to bring them into the Oval Office.
Back to business in the White House, despite the shockwaves over his Jerusalem announcement. Surrounded by veterans, President Trump has been marking National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. It was down to the White House spokeswoman to answer questions at a news conference in which it was just one subject among many.
This is something that the president took action on, a very courageous and bold action, and something that, frankly, the members of the United States Congress have voted on many times before. We are as committed to the peace process as ever, and we want to continue to push forward in those conversations and those discussions. And hopefully, the ultimate goal, I think, of all those parties is to reach a peace deal, and that's something that the United States is very much committed to.
Sarah Sanders also said she knew of no other country planning to follow suit and recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital.
Many senior officials here telling us that this is something the president has wanted to do, never a question of if, but when. Of course, there is a lot of turmoil in the region, a lot of Arab leaders reacting to this as something that could endanger the peace process. But senior White House officials here telling us that keeping the embassy in Tel Aviv hasn't helped that peace process at all. In fact, I think that they're looking to disrupt negotiations a little bit by moving this embassy, seeing if it could spur any motion in the process. There does seem to be an acknowledgement that this makes things a little bit harder in the short term, but when press senior advisors say this is the right time. Meanwhile, here in D.C., the Russia investigation is still rolling on, something that people here have speculated maybe could be involved in this decision. The White House has said that this is the result of a deliberative interagency process that has been going on for some weeks now. Ali Vitale in Washington, NBC News for Euronews.